Okay, this is gonna be it. I'm going to finally upload Wi-Fi battles. But before anything relevant, I'm going to upload the first two Gen 4 battles that I had many years ago. This first Wi-Fi battle is going to be against a guy by the name of InsaneNintendoLover. That's what I remember him as, so I just know that he was a follower of Jimmy31428 at the time, and that's where I used to at least look for a couple of people to battle, at least, because I don't think I had a lot of battles at the time. No, I didn't. I only had like 4 if I remember correctly. But yeah, this is gonna be the first battle. It's gonna be a NU battle, because this is when I actually learned about the tiers and whatnot, and I actually at least had an idea of what small gun was. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go into this battle and we're going to see what goes on. Alrighty then. So his name is Drew, which is kind of interesting. I lead off with Sneasel, and he's gonna lead off with Fiona, which is the Mesprit. I go for Screech because I was weird for some reason at the time, and he goes for Stealth Rocks. I mean, I guess I could have gone for Taunt, not that I had it, but this thing, as you'll see here, it has a Mental Herb. I go for Ice Punch, you know, just to get damage off. I thought this thing would be a bulky set for some reason. Well, I just thought it would be bulky, period. Like, it would just be able to take the Ice Punch like nothing. As you can see, there's the Mental Herb that I mentioned earlier, that this thing happened to carry. So, which means that this thing, even if I had Taunt on Sneasel, I would have it would have gotten the rocks up anyway. But in the off chance that I didn't, it would be able to trick me, an item that I didn't want, obviously. So I get rid of the Mesprit at least, which is pretty good. But now he goes into this Typhlosion, which is a problem because after seeing how it outsped my my Sneasel, this thing turned out to be Scarred, which was like, wow. I honestly don't have anything for this thing because of the fact that I really didn't know at the time that Scarred Typhlosion was a thing. Because here's the thing, I never actually learned like enough about Smogon. Like, the only things I knew was that Smogon was a thing and that tiers were a thing. But yeah, like I was in trouble with this Typhlosion because the thing is, okay, so he switches out. I send in Fiona to revenge kill the Typhlosion, but unfortunately he knows that switching out is usually the optimal thing, and he goes into Politoed. I go for Supersonic, and I had to take a freaking Hyper Voice to the face as a result. But I did get the Supersonic off. I don't know why I'm going for Supersonic though. I go for Toxic afterwards, which now tells me that it's probably one of those Toxic Confusion strats that I was going for at the time, which is kind of weird. I go for the Toxic again because I think I missed the first time, which is annoying, especially because this thing just hit me twice with Hyper Voice, and now my Fiona's almost dead, which is crazy. It hurts himself finally, but you know, that's gonna be short-lived. Because I think, I think I'd make a dumb play here, and instead of switching out to something that can take the Hyper Voice like Bronzor that I had on my team, I think I just go for the Ice Beam. Yeah, I stay in and go for the Ice Beam. I guess relying on the whole getting the oh yeah, and this thing had Water Absorb as well. I just remembered that too. That's why he switched out in the first place into Politoed, because he had Water Absorb. But unfortunately, because I stayed in, I just lose Fiona just like that. So I lost Sneasel and Fiona already into this battle. That's ridiculous, but oh well. I was very new to battling here, honestly, so I honestly can't even complain. I literally knew nothing about the competitive spectrum of battling because I only looked into, like I said already, I've only looked at the tiers of Smogon, but I never really looked into the sets of the Pokemon that are used in every tier. I go into Magneton now because Fiona is dead now, so I have to go into something now, and he switches out his Politoed and goes into Typhlosion. I go for Thunder Wave and it paralyzes. My dumbass goes for Supersonic again, and yeah, that wasn't a good play at all, because this Typhlosion is going to freaking... Well, first of all, if I had hit Thunderbolt the first time instead of going for Supersonic, this Typhlosion would have been dead. But unfortunately, me being a dumbass, I just now lose Magneton because of the Focus Blast that it manages to hit this time through the paralysis, which is a shame. But yeah. So that's already 3 of my mons gone. How do you like them apples? Like I said, I can't even complain because honestly, yeah, I just can't, unfortunately. When you don't know nothing, you can't just expect to know everything. That's just not how things work in this world. But anyways, but this is Pokemon anyway, so I tried to go for Confuse Ray. I think I should have went for Toxic first. That would have allowed me to switch into Bronzong. Or Bronzor, not Bronzor, what the hell. But yeah. I get leftovers, but I don't know why I have leftovers. Why the hell do I have leftovers? I should be having Black Sludge. Oh yeah, right, because I forgot I don't know anything about this game during this time of the generation of Pokemon. I stay in for some reason, I guess because I really wanted that Toxic on this thing, because I also felt that, because it's a legendary, I just felt this thing was going to be freaking bulky and annoying. But I had to pay the price by losing Golbat as well. So that's already 4 mons out of the damn picture on my side. That's crazy. Drew switches out to back into the Typhlosion, which is like, wow, okay. And what do I go for? I went for Iron Defense. I don't know why, because I think looking at his team, I don't think I dropped down his team, by the way. So maybe that's why. I didn't know what else he had on his team. Not to mention there was also no team preview here, so holy shit. I went for Iron Defense. I don't know why. I think I should have went for an attack of sorts, whether it be Earthquake or on a predicted switch or even Extra Sensory just for the damage. But honestly, I really feel like I should have made that play earlier. Yeah, and maybe I wouldn't have... Well, I don't know about that honestly. Because I do get the Earthquake off at least. It doesn't kill because Bronzor is not really that powerful, honestly. It's not only weak, it's also slower than freaking Typhlosion through the paralysis. But at least I killed the Typhlosion, which is pretty cool. Not every day you see a Bronzor take out a Typhlosion. Although it costed me 4 freaking mons to get that shit. That is rude. That is ridiculous. Not gonna lie. I get lefties on Bronzor. You see, this is something I could have lefties on, but on the Golbat, I should have had this little Black Sludge, honestly. He brings back this thing again, which is the Politoed. It's gonna do a lot because of the Spadef drop that I got from the Focus Blast earlier. I just go for an Extra Sensory just to get a bit of chip damage. This may sound weird, by the way, but it's all good. He gets lefties and toxic damage. I guess, I don't know. I figured that the more toxic damage he gets, the more quickly it racks up. But here it looks like it slowly racks up. I don't know. But it doesn't matter anyways because my Bronzor is now finally going to go down to a Hydro Pump. Which I was hoping would miss so I can get another Extra Sensory off and another turn of Toxic. But that didn't happen. Oh, that's why it seems like it was drying, because the leftovers. See, like even looking at this battle now, I just literally don't even know what the hell I'm saying. That's crazy. Anyways, I go to Murkrow, which is my last mon. But and I try to go for Dark Pulse to get a flinch. Maybe I can KO this Politoed before I lose, because I think I know I lose for a fact after this, considering he still has the Articuno and the that other mon that I forgot it was. I don't remember the rest of this team honestly. But yeah, I lose Murkrow as well. And I didn't get to kill the Politoed, which is a shame. So this match ends in a 4-0 loss, which is, like I said, a shame. But honestly, this was when I was still new to battling. In fact, this was exactly when I first entered the door of Smogon. So what else could I expect? But I'm not gonna lie, that a lot of these sets that I had on these mons, they're very laughable in retrospect. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of that one. But I still have one more battle that I want to record. That is from Gen 4. I don't think it's a very good one either, but it's just, again, just to showcase this other battle, just because, you know, I didn't have plenty of them, so might as well show what I have. You guys will see as how I progress and slowly but surely become a little bit decent at battling. So if you fellas are looking forward to the next battle in Gen 4, well then, stay tuned and take it easy, for now at least.